Hey guys, so I have Winston here and we are going to be working on leash-like manners and walking politely with me. We're using the Educator Ecollar. Now, some things to keep in mind when working with your dog. All dogs learn through repetition, so it's not something that they're going to master in a lesson or two. You need to put the time in and you need to practice with your dog. Especially if you're using something like an e-collar, you need to put in a few different lessons working on it. So keep in mind you also want to be consistent. You want to have a really clear definition. So for me, when I ask him to heel, or let's go, I actually use let's go with him, I want him to follow my left leg. And so to follow my left leg, he has to be behind my left leg. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, on the level he feels, would just be about a 5. When I start walking, I'm going to say his name, give the command, and when I give the command, on the momentary function, I'm going to tap it. That's that black S. I'm just going to push it. When I stop, I'm also going to push that button. Now, if he walks in front of me, since this is a follow my left leg command, he's out of position. And so instead of trying to get him to stop or come back to the position, I'm going to turn around. At the same time, I'm going to repeatedly hit this black S. It's going to be bump, 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 till he turns and comes with me. Once he turns and goes back into a following me position, so he can't just swing really wide and out there, he has to turn and start to follow me, then I will stop tapping it. So we'll start to understand that he can turn off this sensation simply by following me. So right now I'm going to go, Tucker, let's go. So I tap that button. You're sniffing around, tapping it again. There we go. 2 taps. Momentary position. So he's behind me. I'm going to stop. Tap that button. Tap it, go. Tap it, stop. Yes. Like that you're behind me, I'm going to mark it and feed it. Good. So I'll also guide him to my left side. So he's in front of me. Tap. Tap, tap, tap. Now he's coming with me. Tap it again. Tap it again. Tap it again. Tap, 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 tap. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. So he's in front of me. I'm gonna tap it, tap it, tap it. There, he's turning with both of me. Good boy. Tap to go. Tapping because he's in front of me. Now he's walking with me, so tapping goes away. Good. Tapping because he's not playing it. Good boy. Good. So right here, his feet are getting in front of mine. I'm going to tap. Good. Tap it until he pays it. Good boy. Very nice. Good. He's a little sloppy here, but he's trying. I'm taking short steps. So we're going to move away this way. Good boy. I'm going to tap it because he's not paying attention. Yes. Tap it to go. Tapping it because he's not paying attention. Good boy. Tap again. There we go. Tap, not paying attention. So up in front of me, tapping, tapping, tap, good. There we go. Tap to stop. Good. Tap to go. Good. Tap to stop. Tap to go. he continues when I stop is just lure him into the heel position. So we'll do that again. Tap to go, tap to stop. Good. Now he moved again too far ahead, right? But we're coming to a stop. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this food and like I'm moving magnets, lure him into position. So I'll do a little exaggerated step back. Yes. Mark the moment. He's in a position I like. Then he can have the food in my hand. Yes. Nope. So we're gonna swing back around. Yes. Good. I just want to clean up his own position. And let's go. Good. So right now, paying attention, I'm gonna tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. Good. So right here, he's walking ahead of me. So I'm not going to stop and beg him to come back. I'm just going to keep tapping, change direction. There we go. He looks at me. So I stop. He walks ahead of me. I'll lure him back into his position. Good. Good boy. Tucker. Tucker. Break. So you want to keep these sessions relatively short though, so because it's a lot of mental focus on the dog, and you go too long, the dog gets a little burnt mentally, he gets a little tired, he gets a little worn out, it gets too boring, it gets frustrating, and therefore you're actually setting him up to fail, because by the time he's so tired he can't focus anymore. He can't focus, right? So that's what you just said, he can't do it. So you push him to the point where he can't do it, then he does it wrong, and then it's a fail for everyone. So when you're doing something like this, lots of breaks. Go check it out. Release him to go around. This is a good time to practice your obedience. Run him through a sit, down, come, you name it. And it's good because, like, let me see if I can get into the picture. So even from a distance, so I'm like, what, maybe 4 feet away from him, what I'll do is I'll say, Tucker, sit, slide my hand up that leash and sit, guide him into position. Good boy. Break. And that's one of the ways that I'll just start to add on a little bit of distance. Or if he was in the picture, sorry if he wasn't. I'll do that again. Come here, bud. So if he's a little further away, this is during his free time, you can, no pressure, Tucker, sit, slide your hand up that leash, and a little sit. Good guidance. Right, just to start working on some distance control during these walks, but make sure when you're working on politely walking on leash, you have very clear criteria, which is, for me, just follow my left leg or follow my right leg, separate commands for me. And if you're doing it correctly, we'll continue walking, we'll do treats, we'll do lots of breaks. And like I said, lots of breaks. Give your dog a break when doing this. Lots of mental focus.